Hey, it's Adams here on behalf of Apex Trader Funding, and I'm here today with Trader Isaac. Two legit trades, obviously, there as well. And first and foremost, I want to congratulate you on your recent payouts. Now, you just started getting the first round of payouts, right?
Yes, sir. I did start getting my first round of payouts last month, and it's been great. It's been really awesome. Apex pays, and I love it.
That's awesome. Well, first and foremost, congratulations. I know that this is a big milestone. Has this been a long journey for you? Have you been at this for a while, or are you still pretty new?
With futures, I started in October actually
Okay.
of last year. And so I'm in it with a couple months. I just kept trying, and I didn't give up. And consistency actually paid out. The money that I did invest with the evals and the activations, my first payout, I literally made it all back. And
That's
so
good.
ever since that, it's been great. I'm positive and thank God for that. But it's been awesome.
So, what got you actually into trading in the first place? How did you find this endeavor?
Yeah, great question. So I first started trading. I got into it with. I actually went to some training session for work and
Hmm.
networking with some of the guys. Well, to make a long story short, one of the guys, he was actually a trader. I
Hmm.
saw on his Instagram that he would make thousands and millions of dollars. I'm like, how is this even possible? What is this? Like, I have to know. I knew he was real because I met him in person, signed up for one of his courses, and the rest is history. I've been at it for 2.5 years. I first
Okay.
started off with options, and then that went well, but then I found out about the prop firm and futures, and I said, "Hey, well, if I don't have to risk my hardworking money, I don't have to risk thousands of my hardworking money, and I could use a prop firm to mitigate my risk." Well, then I started. That's Apex is the first prop firm I started with, and I love their mission. I love like their, what they were about, and you know what? I said I'm gonna start with this prop firm, and I did, and I'm so thankful I did because I feel that Apex is the best because as far as leverage up to 20 accounts, there's no other prop firm that's doing what Apex is doing. And so that's why Apex, I'm backing them 100%. I never been denied a payout. They pay out. And so I'm loving it. I'm just looking forward to the future, keeping the vision strong.
I love it, man. For the record, I have been denied a payout, so no favoritism here. But I did also not qualify, so it was my own bad. Part of the journey. I didn't lose anything. I managed to get all that paid out later. But when you started going down this road, it's been a couple of years. What's kept you going through being able to get to this point where you're getting paid out?
Yeah, so it wasn't always easy. Mentally trading can be tough, but it's something where if you have that motivation, that reason why, like you said, the reason why was because my family. I want to give them everything I didn't have, and they're my reason. My wife, my kids, they actually keep me going, because there's been times, throughout my journey, yes, I made money, but there's times where I lost money, especially with hardworking money. Like when I was doing options, it was kind of tough, but I'm thankful for the futures and with the prop firm because it's mitigating my risk. So that's been my reason I kept going. I don't have that quitting mentality. I have that mentality of never giving up. I have the vision and I know that I'm capable of doing it.
I love that. To me, that's so important, knowing what that why is and having a clearly defined reason why you do this. Because let's face it, trading isn't easy. It does take longer than most people expect. Most people expect they're going to go watch some YouTube videos, start trading, and they're going to be, buying their helicopter and private island in a few months. It just doesn't work that way, right? Now that you've actually gotten a few payouts, you've started to see, you've recovered what you put into the process, at least from the prop firm side. Like, what's the next step for you?
Honestly, taking it day by day. So my approach this time around, so yeah, how I said I started in October. I went hard. I went in like 3 months, nonstop trying. I was actually like feeling kind of like not rushing the process, but this time around, I told myself instead of just thinking about the 8 days, how about I think about the month?
Right.
And that really helped my approach because I think with the 8 days, it is a good thing that you're eligible for a payout. However, sometimes as traders, I don't think we know what's best for us because sometimes we may feel rushing, like, oh my God, 8 days, 8 days, 8 days. But in reality, if you take it day by day, I knew what I was capable of making within the month. So I said, okay, if I can make X amount of money within the month, well, then I'm for sure going to be eligible for a payout.
Sure.
And that's exactly what I did. And it worked perfectly. So that was my approach. Instead of thinking how much I can make within 8 days, think about how much I can make within the month. And I
Right.
just took it day by day, base hits, base hits, base hits. And let's be honest, with Apex, you don't have to make $1,000 every day. If you stack up those consistent base hits, that will add up. And eventually you're going to be eligible for a payout. And that's exactly what I did. And it works. And I'm going to continue to do that.
Well, I can't tell you how excited I am. I love doing these first interviews when you get those first payouts. The level of excitement is is always there. As you know, this is not the end all be all. This is a constant journey that as long as you continue to trade, you'll still be on a journey. Keep doing what you're doing. It's clearly working for you, but I look forward to seeing how this continues to grow and develop for you, for your family, and for all those things that are absolutely important to you. Congratulations, Isaac, man. I'm looking forward to catching up here a couple months, see where things are going. If that sounds good.
Thank you, sir. Looking forward to the future.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it. We'll chat soon.